Hello and thank you for tuning in to Easy Cooking. Today Lily has joined us to help with making some very easy lentil soup. I grew up with this soup, it's my mom's recipe and I'll be happy to share it with you. Before we continue, of course, as always, please like our channel, subscribe, share it with family and friends, and hopefully enjoy our recipes because they are good. My family enjoys them, even if sometimes it's just vegetables, and I know one of my daughters at least likes to have meat a lot with me. So anyhow, this is just a vegetable soup and we'll have some fun with it. Super easy, takes a few minutes to cut up your vegetables, but rather than that, it's just putting things on the stove top and you're good to go. Now let's see what ingredients we need for today.
Lentil, onion, carrots, stewed tomatoes, red pepper, garlic, seasonings.
We actually have in here some paprika, black pepper, salt, dry parsley, and oregano.
Olive oil.
Well, Lily, let's get started. Hey, you haven't even said anything to our audience. Do you want to say something before we get cooking?
Hi.
Awesome. Okay, Lily, you want to be my helper? Let's start with that. First, you want to grab a decent sized pan. And then we're going to start with
You grab it.
putting our lentils in the pot. Just be careful. Awesome sauce, thank you.
Ooh,
Then we can toss the onions in there. Here you go, Lily. You know what? I'll get a spoon. I'll get it, honey. There you go. Then we can go and put the peppers in. Thank you, babe.
Paper soup.
Let's do the carrots. It's a very nice, very light soup. It's our favorite, and fall is coming, so we like to have some soups in the fall. There's the tomatoes, honey. Thank you.
Yucky.
Tomatoes are always good.
Nope.
Then we're gonna do the garlic. Actually, you know what? Do you want to use this for the garlic? Or should Daddy use it?
Me do it. Me do it.
Here, scoop it up. There we go. Let's get this little bit. Awesome. We're going to use this to stir it in a second. How about we throw the seasonings in there? Thank you.
Then that.
And be careful with this. Don't splash it. Oil. We need a little bit of that. As you can see, super easy, super quick. I'm going to put this actually right in the sink. Didn't take a whole lot. The longest time we took was cutting up the carrots and the onions and the pepper. We're going to come over here and add some water. If my wife wants to follow me. You can go ahead and fill up your pot with water about 2/3 because we're going to cook the soup for about an hour on the stovetop, which will boil out a little bit, so we can feel generous with the water. About 2/3. I lost my spoon. We'll fish it out with another spoon. Hopefully we don't lose the second spoon. Let's try to fish this spoon with the second spoon and try not to lose our second spoon while we're fishing for the first spoon, because Daddy's done that. I have lost my second spoon and my third spoon sometimes.
And the Babaroni.
Oh yeah, that's right, on the Babaroni. We cut that part out of our Babaroni video. Okay, we stir it a little bit just to make sure everything is mixed. We're gonna start our stovetop on high to get things boiling. Once they get boiling, we are going to bring it down to medium, cover it up halfway with the lid, let it cook for about an hour. If the water seems to evaporate too much and your soup starts getting dry, you can add a little bit of hot water in there, just so it's not getting too thick and too dry. And that should be it. We'll go ahead and stir occasionally to make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. And that's it, not a whole lot to it. We'll come back to it later, so we'll let it cook now. Our timer just went off, it's been 1 hour on the clock. I did have to add a little bit of water halfway through it because the lentils expand and absorb the water. And you don't want it to get too thick and too dry. But it looks and smells amazing. I am going to go ahead and serve myself a little bit. and try it, see how it came out. Don't want to spill any on my counter. I did anyway. I'll let it cool off a little bit. I mean, it literally just turned the pan off, so I don't want to burn myself. It's still steaming a little bit, but I can't wait to try it. Again, this is what it looks like. It smells so good. I'm gonna be careful not to burn myself. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is super exciting. The garlic gives it a real nice taste. It's not too strong. The peppers and the carrots give it a little sweetness. It's just perfect. Just like the soup my mom used to make when I was growing up. This is insane. This goes really well with some nice soft bread to dip in the soup, and also with some feta cheese. Of course, I'm Bulgarian, so we eat feta cheese 3 times a day. That's no surprise to anyone. But it really goes well with some nice soft bread. If you can get artisan bread, just slice it up in thick slices, dip it in there. It's amazing. This is insane. I'm gonna get this finished up, probably get myself some more. Enjoy it. Hopefully you like it, and I'll see you next time.